2020. Quick story time. In 2020, that was before the pandemic. I know January. I had just resigned from my teaching job in December of the previous year, and I was really looking for because I didn't like the teaching job. Like that's even a story for another day. But I resigned from that job, and I was looking forward to something better. So January of 2020, my aunt, yeah, call my aunt, like a relative though. So she told me how she told her sister about me and how I'm job searching, and she had told her that there's a vacancy in the bank, Keystone Bank, and the pay is 250,000. So I had submitted my CV to her, and she was working it, and I was. So every day she would gist me how working in the bank is so cute. You're going to be titted by customers. The salary is good, 250,000 for a start, and I'll be dressing cute, high heels, jackets, cute gowns. And I don't know, and like customers will gift you, apart from like the tips, customers will tip you during all this customer service week, all this what's it called? Like if you're not giving me or telling me how it's very good and how it has also helped her sister over the years. So I was really looking forward to that salary. And also looking forward to like enjoying all those perks of being a corporate banker. So every day I'll be imagining what I can do with 250,000. And I was like, if I finally get this pay, I was imagining how my life is going to turn out. How I'm going to have a car, live in, because I was in Abuja then, and the job was supposed to be in Lagos. I was imagining myself, I'm going to live in my own house. I don't know, I was imagining things in my head. And the job never came. But that's kind of, I don't know, it kind of proves that the words you hear, yes, the words you hear kind of sparks your imagination, because those words I had there really sparked my imagination. I'll wake up, I'll sleep, I'll wake up, I'll dream about working in the bank, I'll dream about raising my salary, I'll dream about getting a lot of 250,000. It was like it kept coming and coming, and it kind of it proves that the words you listen to or the words that you come across, the words you read or listen to, actually sparks or engineers your imaginations. Yes. And guess what? The job never came. And I think the next, so COVID happened. I didn't work in 2020 again. And the next job I got was in 2021. It was in a school, but it was not a teaching job, an administrative kind of work. And my salary was less than 20,000. So from imagining 250,000 naira salary and corporate banking kind of experience to working in a school that I earned less than 20,000, it wasn't, the imagination didn't work. But I was in January, that's last month, I was just thinking about it, how I moved from imagining. I was disappointed in 2020 very much. So I moved from imaginations to earning less than 20,000 to earning 85,000. I later worked in a bank, yes. In 2022, I finally got a banking job. But I was a contractor. I didn't earn the 250,000. I was just reminiscing. So from imagination to earning less than 20,000 to earning 85,000 as a contract staff then. And over the years, I even got a new job in 2023. And because I still had that imagination in my head in 2020, when I was told the salary, I did a quick calculation and it landed at 250,000. And I was excited again. My hopes were up again. I was like, finally, I'll get the salary. I'll be earning the salary. I was so ecstatic. I was so happy to resume. And then when I got my first salary, the pay was not 250,000. It was less. I was disappointed again. I was like, when will I get this money? When will I get this? It was like a benchmark for me. And it got me very sad though, because that was one of the reasons why I reshoot. I reshoot because I knew that I was going to get 250,000. So it didn't come. I was that disappointment. But 1 year after working in this job, I got a salary increase. So like a lot of things happened, salary increase, and it was more than 250,000. I was so excited. I was very, very, very excited. So last month I was just reminiscing of how my salary had increased over time. And I was like, oh, from imagining and benchmarking myself to 250,000 to now earning way, way, way more than 250,000. Like I was so grateful, and it was also funny to me because life has like life will just toss you about, but somehow I think it gets better with time. Yes. So I don't know if there's any takeaway from this, but I think life just does get better with time, and I don't know. The waiting period is not easy and all disappointments. I was able to just tell this story now in 5 minutes, but that's not how it was. These years, these months, days, and anger, sadness, and everything, disappointments. But life does get better with time.